Hello everyone, this is InsaneJ and we are back in our factory. I just came back from the Nether, gathering some supplies and getting some blaze rods, because we are still in the process of setting up our base, even though we already have a lot of stuff. Right now everything is being powered by our force engines, and right now we have 10 of them running, and that's about as far as we want to go. Of course we could just expand it and have 100 of them running, but we like doing different things. We set up a quarry and it's running, and we're getting items from it. As you can see here, the cobblestone is steadily increasing. Yep, there it goes. And we also have a lot of ores which still have to be processed. So here you see all the ores we've gathered so far, and would like to put those ores through the grinder, which we are building downstairs in the basement. It's always in the basement, the big machines. I made the rest of the industrial grinder blocks and attached them. 2 of them at least, the other 2 are still in storage. We made liquid tesseracts, put them below here. And Dom started building this computer craft stuff on top of the grinder. And the reason for this is he's going to make a program that will load balance the ores into the 4 grinder blocks. So if you put in a stack of, let's say, iron ore, 16 blocks will go into this one, 16 into this one, 16 in the one we'll place here, and 16 in this one. So each grinder block will get the same amount of work. So that's the plan, at least. For now we have to figure out a way to power this, and we could just put an energy bridge on top of these Buildcraft consumers and then power it with the engines. But what I'm thinking about doing is making a biofuel generator and converting the excess energy we have into liquid, because we also added the liquid energy mod to this mod pack. So we can make produce energy with a biofuel farm and then convert that energy into liquid, and the liquid we can store inside a tank. And to build a tank we need a lot of steel, and I just looked up the recipe for steel tank wall. It's quite easy. 4 steel plates gives you 8 steel tank walls, and the steel is made in a, let's see, a blast furnace. So that's what we're going to make, a blast furnace, and we'll put it down here somewhere. And that's why I went to the Nether, because to make a blast furnace you need those furnace bricks. And let's see, blast furnace, blast furnace, here we go. So soul sand, nether brick and some magma cream, and the magma cream is blaze powder and slime balls. So I'm just taking out the stuff we need, blaze powder and some netherrack and soul sand. Let's see, do we have a magma cream yet? Yes, we have 1 magma cream. Cool. So I'm going to make the recipe for it. This is our what's this called? I don't know. It's the machine we put our recipes in. Do you know what it's called?
The recipe machine?
Okay, we'll call it the recipe machine for now. And we use the ME pattern encoder to encode the recipes, like so. So a blaze powder and a slime ball will make a magma cream, and then we can encode it, and then it's on this pattern, and the pattern goes into the machine. Here you see all the recipes we have made so far. So pattern goes in here, and then we'll make another pattern for the, what's it called? Oh, I got the wrong one. Sorry. I don't need nether rack, I need nether brick. That's the one we need. So let's try that again. I'm using not enough items to look up the recipe. And when I click the question mark, it overlays the recipe, making it a bit easier to put all the stuff in. There we go. So this recipe will make 4 blast furnace bricks. So we'll encode that pattern as well. So now you see we have a recipe for magma cream and one for blast furnace brick. And now it's really a matter of just ordering the bricks we need. And I think, oh yeah, here it's a 3x4x3 structure, which means the top and bottom layer have 9 blocks and the 2 rows in between have 8 blocks. So that's 19, that's 34, I think. I don't know. Let's make 34 bricks. And there you see, it's making them for me now. Oh, I got a little bit extra. Cool. And it's been a while, but I think we need lava buckets. Buckets with lava to fill these, so that probably means going somewhere to get some lava.
You need some cobblestone. You can use the magma crucible.
To make lava.
Put some cobblestone in it, makes lava.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
That's what I've been doing.
Okay, cobblestone. And it's 1 cobblestone for 1 lava?
I think so. I'm not sure actually.
Okay, so put 2 buckets in here. I'm putting 2 cobblestone in. Oh yeah, this is gonna take a while. Oh, that's okay. In the meantime, I'm going to find a place for the blast furnace. And that also means I have to bring some ME cable. We need more ME cable, so I'll just order a stack. And we need an import bus to get the stuff out. And we also need an export bus to put the stuff in. Is that correct? No, we need an interface block, sorry. Because with an interface block you can put a recipe, a pattern in here, like the ones we put in this machine. And if you put it in an interface block, then the system will try to output the recipe through the interface block. And if you attach it to a machine, the stuff gets put into the machine. Like over here with these 2 machines, we have an interface block on top, and it has a recipe for an unattuned tesseract and an energy cell frame. So the energy cell frame is made with 40 redstone and a frame, an empty frame, which gets put in a chest, and then the redstone engine takes it out of the chest, goes into the diamond pipe. Energy cell goes to black, redstone goes to green. So black is the transposer, green will be the crucible, and the crucible will melt the redstone, put it in the transposer, transposer fills the frame, exits at the bottom and goes back into an ME interface block, and that completes the cycle. So that's in short how the ME crafting system works. Anyway, interface block, it's not yet ready, it's still crafting. Yeah, some of these recipes take quite a bit of time, so we'll just leave it for now and put down the blast furnace. And we made quite a big basement inside the mountain, and we're trying to make everything so we have room to walk around and put wires and tubes and whatever in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll just make structure like this. And then we should put lava in here, I think. 2 buckets of lava, and then seal up the top, and that should give us a blast furnace. So let's see how our lava is doing. I think it's done. Yeah, buckets are gone, so cool, we have 2 lava buckets. That's awesome. And we have ME cable. We have some. Import. ME interface block is ready. So yeah, time to go. Oh yeah, by the way, this is my pet bat. His name is Floppy. And he's awesome. I'll show you guys how awesome he is in another episode. Basically, he acts like a wolf. And I just lost a bucket of lava. Oh, I know. Buckets usually don't stack when they have liquid in them. And if you take them from the storage system, sometimes they, when you shift click, they don't all go into your inventory. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering what this is clouds. Clouds is awesome. Okay, that's the lava. Putting the blocks in. There we go. 1 blast furnace. Okay, now we need to connect this to the rest of the ME system. And I think I will just connect it here. So we can put items in from the top. So I'll just put the interface block here. Boop. And I hope it works. Is that correct? Nope. I made the ceiling 2 blocks thick. So we can easily put wires in and it will be somewhat flush with the rest of the ceiling. So that's input, so to say, and then we need output. And I'm hoping we can just get items from the back. But we'll have to see if that really works. And then connect the wires. And it's connected. Cool. So let's get some materials. Come to think of it, I think we should keep the blast furnace filled with charcoal and not put that in a recipe because it's easier to manage. So also getting a basic export bus. Oh, and by adding stuff to the network, what happened is it reset the entire network. So it stopped crafting the rest of the ME cable. No, that's okay. Do we have charcoal? No. Do we have wood? Yes. So let's get some wood. What shall we use today? Today we're using spruce. Why not? Going to put spruce in the powered furnace to make charcoal, and we're going to automate all of this. So it will keep charcoal in stock for us, and then we'll be able to keep the blast furnace filled. And I'll also put in the rubber wood, because we need rubber anyway. So there it goes. And here you see the items coming out at the bottom, charcoal. That's weird. I thought this would produce rubber as well as a byproduct. Guess it's not. Strange. So we're getting some charcoal down here. Let's see if the export bus is ready. Yes, basic export bus is ready. And I'll just put the export bus over here. And by doing this, the rest of the crafting will stop, but we'll continue it later. And what you can do is you can just set charcoal here. And now what should happen is that here you see the charcoal being fed into this machine. So if there's charcoal in the ME system, it will try to keep this slot filled with charcoal. So that will make it easier for us to automate this machine. So if I put a recipe in this ME interface for steel, which I'm going to make right now, then we can just order steel, and have to be really patient, but we should get steel. And steel is made, I think it's just regular iron, steel plates, steel plates, and then steel is made, one iron ingot will get you one steel ingot. So that's going to take a while. Only which steel is it? I think we have a few different kinds of steel. So it's the 7785. It's made from iron. 7785. Do we have that brand of steel? We do. That's awesome. Iron, one iron ingot. Then we're going to make a recipe. I'm going to say one iron ingot. Here it fills in iron nuggets, but that's not correct. Well, it is correct if you do shapeless crafting, but we're not going to use shapeless crafting. We're going to use a machine. So we put in a steel ingot, encode, get a pattern. I'm going to put the pattern in the ME interface block. Like so. Whoa. Here we go, put the pattern in here. And now we should be able to order steel. So you can see it's still being filled up with charcoal. Let's order some steel and see if it starts working. So steel, it's this brand. I'll just take everything we have in my inventory. And then we say make one stack of steel. Begin. And in the crafting monitor, here you see steel ingot, and it's making iron ingots first from iron dust, because we have recipes for this. So it knows if it needs iron ingots to make it from iron dust. And I think it's making those right here in the induction smelter furnace. No? Somewhere else maybe. Iron. Well, anyway, it's making them somewhere. Hopefully. Missing materials. Oh wait, it's missing iron dust. That's why we have to automate all of this, because we have all the ores, but they're not being processed. So I'll do one here and one in the macerator. This macerator is really slow right now because it doesn't have overclockers yet. But the pulverizer is a little bit faster at base speed. So when we look here, missing materials, boop, it's gone. And then it should put the iron dust in here. Yes, it is doing that. Making iron ingots. And the iron ingots should then go into the blast furnace. Yep, it's turned on, as you can see. And it's producing, or it's producing steel, hopefully. So let's see if that works. Be patient just a little bit. So that's the plan for this basement. Just fill it up with giant machines like this one. And then, well, I think over maybe in this corner I'm going to build a giant tank to hold the liquid energy. So we can produce a ton of energy, and if we don't need it right away, we can just store it. So let's see, steel. Yep, we got 2 steel ingots, 7785. So that's going to take a while to make all the steel, and then we can make steel plates out of this one, and then make the tank steel walls. And yeah, I'm going to do that off camera, and then eventually we'll end up with a giant steel tank. So that's it for now. Showing you guys a couple of different mods we're using together in this mod pack. We'll continue doing that, and next episode I hope I can show you guys the liquid energy, because it's awesome. It's a really small mod, but it's really useful. And a way to make the actual energy. Right here you see some stuff we put in here in creative mode. We're going to get rid of it soon. It's a bioreactor and a biofuel generator, and what it does is for the next episode. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you guys